Selling tips on Fiverr. So in this lesson, I'm going to wrap up the Fiverr, and if you want to see more about it, please go and check them on Fiverr.com. But in this lesson, I'm going to share with you as 4 secrets, which actually was published on Fiverr.com webpage. Those are very, very important if you want to make a fortune on Fiverr.com. And the first secret, and probably it's not that secret, but kind of tip, is to display your work. So what I mean by displaying your work is portfolio. You know what is portfolio, right? Well, portfolio is a stuff where you show off the people what have you already done for other clients. So it's very hard for the buyer to justify a purchase on blank screen. So you should work hard on some examples and display them on Fiverr.com, along with any work you do for buyers outside of Fiverr. So any portfolio item on Fiverr is very, very good to have. If your work is good and you display it, your gig will get bought 100% of the time. So most of the times, Fiverr users who want to have the service done, we see from your portfolio. And in our graphic designing and UI design in general, it's very important to have that one. So you can actually, to start, if you have a 0 buyers on Fiverr and you have no experience at all, after this course you have already done an app, you probably can upload your just practicing apps and designs on from Photoshop and apply it to Fiverr. So it's really good to show off your few examples. It's up to free, I think, on Fiverr, and show them. Just show them, and you are going to get way more purchases on Fiverr.com. The second one is add a video. A lot of Fiverr sellers missing this one. I don't know why, I don't know what's the misconception about it, but adding a video on your Fiverr gig is very, very important. And the easiest thing to do in order to attract people to your gigs on Fiverr is to add a video. Add a video is like 1,000,000 times better than words. Even if people are not interested in purchasing your gig, they may be interested in watching a video or whatever you do in your life or in your profession or in your UI design. It doesn't matter what your gig is, or if you do not have good video equipment, just make a video explaining what your gig does with some examples of your work. So it could be a slideshow like this one you see right now from PowerPoint. Video, as I said before, video worth 1,000,000 times better than a just simple words. So please go and make a video if you want to make good money on Fiverr. Make your gigs professional. In order to make money on Fiverr, you need to create a reputation for yourself. So what I mean by this, you need to make a good ratings on Fiverr.com. And good ratings is the third most important thing on Fiverr. So other customers, other users who want to purchase your service, they are going to read the reviews, they are going to see how much stars you got from 5, and it's going to depend on their future purchase if they are going to purchase your gig or not. So if anybody looks at your gigs page and sees a negative review, they will not make a purchase about 100% at a time. So for this reason, you need to treat every customer professionally and make sure that they are very happy and with your work. That's it. That's very it. So you need to make sure you know your field, you know how to design apps, you know how to quickly design apps, and you are going to make a lot of money, and you are going to make a good reviews on Fiverr.com, which are very important. And the last one is make your gigs unique. And there are probably along 1,000 gigs on Fiverr offered to translate a page of text to English or other English lessons via Skype. A large majority of these sellers are probably offering 2 or 3 more zero-skill gigs. But what is more significant is that these sellers are making no money. If you want to make money on Fiverr, you must think about things that are unique to you. Think about something that you're truly good at it. So something that is unique to you, and apply your things to your gigs. So you need to make sure that your gigs are simple to do. No more than 3 or 5 days. I think that's going to be a good thing. Then the user is going to visit your gig. It's going to see that you can make the service and make the product for them in 5 days. But also you need to make sure that your gig is kind of unique in some of the ways. So if, for example, mobile user interface design, what can we create in this case? So, well, we can create actually the whole app design, but you are not going to make the design really, flamboyant, very expensive looking. It's going to be a simple one, but you should check how you are going to different with other gigs on Fiverr which are offering mobile UI design.